Hello, precious souls, and welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Liana, and my soul's mission is to deliver some sacred messages from Spirit to empower you and to bring you back home, back to your sacred heart. So today, this message is meant to reach those souls who are being guided to end this karmic cycle. This is not an easy journey for you. This is something that has been happening over and over again, and it's not easy for you to end this cycle. But I feel you are being guided to listen to this message, so you are ready to break this cycle, to free yourself and be stronger than ever before. So let's see, what do your spirit guides want you to know right now? As you can see, I put the cards in a different way. It's only because I felt guided to make like a circle, so I would be intuitively reading, channeling this message, whatever I'm feeling called to do in the moment. So let's see, what is this message for your highest good? And I feel I want to start from here. We have a sorcerer. Okay, let's see. I feel called to check another card. We have transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So you are meant to transform immensely once you break free from this cycle. This requires you to truly go inwards, and that could be very painful. That could ask you a lot of yourself. Right now you could be in a very sensitive, in a very painful energy, and it is okay to feel the way you do. You hold this key in your hands, and you will be surprised how effortlessly you can receive the intuitive downloads, the information which you need right now. This is to do with your shadow. This is to do with the things which are hard to let it go, because you are used to it. Like you could be continuously repeating the same cycle because you are used to do that over and over again. And I see that some of you, you don't even realize how much you repeat the same cycle over and over again. But that is so small comparing to what you are able to do. That potential within you to break free, to let it go, to really tell yourself that you decide. Only you had that choice to make. Love, and only love, shall enter your being. But until today, you didn't know how powerful you are, because you were so used to those dark energies. You were so used to this cycle, repeating it over and over again. Until today, you know that you can break free. You know that you can be completely honest with yourself, to remove all those layers which are not needed. They are expired. They cannot go with you, because you are entering a new cycle, a new beginning. So this requires you to be gentle with yourself. You know that it's easy to love yourself when everything is smooth, everything is going the way that you want it to be. But especially in this time, during this huge challenge, your spirit guides, they are encouraging you to love yourself even more. You can overcome this gently by supporting yourself, by being compassionate. Can you love your own darkness? Because this is not easy to do. It is easy to say, but when it comes to really do it, to follow it, it requires you to let go of the need to know how long is this gonna take. But you know that you can break free from this cycle. So let's see what else. So I truly expected to see this card. We have completion, which truly represents the ending and a new beginning at the same time. So deep healing is happening within you. Even you might think to yourself that it's not, because you're still feeling stuck in this cycle. But you know that every time you recognize that you are in this cycle, that something is truly meant to go, something is truly meant to end. This is the first step for you to break free, to heal yourself, no matter what. So you hold those two keys in your hands. As you can see, we have those two keys over here, and they truly represent your willpower, that you have the resources within you, that you hold this wisdom. It's only up to you to recognize what truly needs to change. The light is shining on you. Your spirit guides, they are helping you to see your situation from a different light. So you could complete this cycle, and this cycle will never be repeated again, because you have learned the lesson. You have recognized how powerful you are, that anything that you want to change, you got the mastery within you. You can do it. Some of you could be overthinking the situation, like, how shall I get out of this situation? But the moment you quieten and deepen, you start receiving those intuitive messages from spirit, from your higher self, showing you the way towards infinite possibilities, towards unconditional self-love. For everyone, it will be a different situation. I feel in this reading, Spirit is not giving the information, what is this cycle about? But I see for many of you, it's been continuous. It's been happening for a while. Maybe for some of you, it's been happening for years. And it's like you keep repeating it over and over again. But there is this willpower within you. This is what I sense from this transformation card. Like, you'll be surprised how actually effortless that is to break free from it. It's not that painful. It's not that difficult the way you think it is. You only need to really, really listen within. Within you, there is this infinite wisdom. Those resources are within you. And your spirit guides, they want to communicate this to you. But only when your mind is empty, when you are really being still, your mind is being still. I hear the words from Spirit. For some of you, the crack is open, so you would heal it. So you would really give that love to you. Can you love yourself in the darkness? Of course, you know the way out. Your soul always knows. But the ego, the mind, will try to protect you. I feel for some of you, it is to do with your mind, with your ego, with your false self, which keeps you stuck in this cycle. Like you could be questioning yourself, how can I be out of it? Like you could be overthinking the situation. But this intuitive download, this message must come to you in a very mysterious way, like very intuitively, very spontaneously. When you are just being so still. So let's see. We have water temple. Devotion. I bow to the sacred water of life. So I see that right now it's extremely important for you to really nurture yourself, to cleanse yourself. Some sacred rituals, maybe visiting a sacred place, somewhere where you feel so loved, so safe. So water could be very healing for you right now. Are you devoted to truly take care of yourself? It's not much you have to do. This is what I hear from Spirit. The mind thinks that it's very difficult to end this cycle, but you truly hold those keys. And now I understand why Spirit guided me to put those 2 keys. They represent your feminine and your masculine. Like to really come into divine sacred union within yourself. To be at peace with yourself. To come back to that oneness. And when something is very painful, something is very difficult, it's hard to keep that balance. But what I see, your spirit guides want you to do your best to relax, to switch your mind off, so you would be open to receive your healing. You see, you are already healed, like it's already within you. You only need to listen. You only need to be so still. And that peaceful, how can I say, like you truly meant to even listen to your own breath. Like be this observer. Instead of involving in that situation, just be this silent observer of your own feelings. Observe it, and then you will be surprised how effortlessly you will receive those intuitive downloads from Spirit. Like, what is it that you truly meant to do to end this cycle? End this cycle forever. But so there is so much healing available to you in the present moment. We truly forget how powerful is the sacred moment. Everything is in that moment. Like you are already loved. You are already healed. You are already nurtured. You already know that you are free to be you. You are already free to have this new beginning. But the mind is racing so fast. Like the mind is hard to switch it off. That's why it's important right now to commit to those sacred rituals. To really do your best to nurture your mind, body, and soul. This is how you're gonna transform the old into the new. Something magical is meant to happen, like you're truly meant to receive your healing in a very magical way, in the least expected way. So be so still, be so tranquil. Love those parts of you, the ones that been forgotten. Yes, your spirit guides know that it's difficult to love yourself when you're not at your best. But if you can accept all parts of you, if you can accept all cycles, if you can accept everything is like it just comes and goes, it will be so much easier for you to break free from this cycle. A new beginning awaits you, the new you. And there will be so much love, so much joy, so much inner peace. You will also be very at peace with your shadow. Like, you will accept that it will be easier for you to accept all parts of you. Maybe some of you find it hard to love some parts of you, but you truly meant to love all of it, because that makes you whole. Dark and light will always be one, always be part of it, like part of your life. Like, you got this instrument to play. I see that some of you can really end this cycle playfully, like being at ease with yourself, taking your time, not being hard on yourself, but really being compassionate. Because that is true unconditional love. When we have expectations on ourselves, how we should feel, those expectations, when we think that we should be out of something, we should be already free from it, that really blocks us. That really tells us the story that this is very conditional, a conditional love. Unconditional love is teaching you to really take your time, to really be gentle, to love your darkness no matter what, to accept it as it is, and be willing to change, be willing to see the roots. So your soul already knows a way how to really end it. You know that you outgrown this, whatever you're dealing with, whatever that is, that cycle, like you cannot continue like this anymore, because that old self is gone. Your new self is ready to transform, is ready to let go of the old, so the new can enter new life. Remember that your soul knows the way. You only need to slow down, to really listen to your feelings. Let your higher self show you a way. Doesn't matter how long it's gonna take. What matters the most, that you got this, that you hold this key in your hands. All you need is love. The rest can go, the rest can just leave. Because you are always loved. So remember that you are not alone right now, because your spirit guides, they truly are helping you. But only when you quieten and deepen, you start to feel their presence. You start to really see that you got this, that you can really end this cycle. I see that for some of you, this karmic cycle, it could be to do a lot with your inner child, some wounds, somewhere where you need to love yourself more, like you need to nurture your inner child, to give your inner child more love, more compassion, more kindness. It's so easy to spread love and light towards others, but when we do that, but when we have to do it for ourselves, we judge, we rush, we want to rush, we want to get out of the pain. So I hear the words from Spirit: be as gentle as you would be with others. Take as much time as you need. You have already overcome it. You have already transformed. Remember that your soul knows the way, always. And you are so open to receive your healing. Sometimes we are not open to receive healing. Like our ego wants to protect us. So we're holding on to that, to the old, and that's how we're stuck in this cycle. So we don't see the way out. But when we are open to receive our healing, we heal so effortlessly. Because we know that we are whole, we are already this infinite, divine love. We deserve love. So it's important for you to really open up your heart to receive this healing, to commit those rituals, whatever makes you feel at peace, whatever makes you receive this universal love. When you just feel love, you feel it for no reason. So that was your reading. Thank you so much for your presence. Thank you so much for all of your support. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, I will leave all my services, the ones that I do, in the description box. For now, I want to say that I am proud of you. I love you, and I always support you. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.